Hey everybody, Eric Hudson here, call sign Nuke, and today we're going to talk about an important subject, forbearance on your mortgage. Hey, Eric here, and a lot of people are starting to talk about this, and let's start off with the not so great news. At the beginning of this month, which is April, 31% of all renters did not pay their rent this month. 31%. Now, I don't want to make it sound doom and gloom. A year ago, 18% did not pay their rent. Well, it's now 31%, and we know the reason why. Unemployment rates are going up, and it may only be temporary, but some projections show that it could be as much as 20% by the end of this quarter. 20%. Now, they expect to resolve itself at the end of the year, but what are you going to do for the here and now? And that becomes a small bit of an issue. Now, let's say you've lost your job temporarily, been furloughed or something. Your mortgage is coming up. Would you rather take a small hit now or a big hit over the next 4 to 10 years or however long it takes? So that's according to you. We got government help that's coming along. For those of you who may be self-employed, own a small business, the EIDL checks are coming through. PPP may be coming for you soon. They keep changing the rules every dadgum day. And you may be able to take advantage of the unemployment, which is the standard unemployment you get plus the $600 a week for 13 weeks. That may do everything it's necessary to help you out. What about the here and now? So some people are thinking, how do I get my mortgage paid? Well, there is a program out there. I'm not a lender, so I'm going to get to that a little bit later, where you can forbear, in other words, not pay your loan off now and pay it off later. So what a lot of lenders are doing is they're offering a forbearance of anywhere from 90 to 120 days. So that means is for that 90 to 120 days, you don't have to pay your mortgage. Well, it creates a lot of interesting situations for you. Number one, well, what happens after that 90 to 120 days? That is going to depend on your lender. Some lenders are going to take the position that, great, we gave you this forbearance of, let's just say 90 days right now. Okay, now you owe us that fourth month of payment plus those 3 you missed. So hypothetically, if your mortgage was $1,000 a month, hey, good luck with that one. You now owe us $4,000. Well, if you didn't have the money to pay $1,000, will you have the money to pay 4? With the government programs, you may not. At least at this time, that is an option. Some lenders are actually tacking it on to the end. So what's going to happen is when the 4th month rolls around, you just pay your mortgage as you normally would. And let's say you owed 120 more months on your loan. Now you owe 123. So I can't answer those questions. The first thing you need to do is, if you're having a problem, reach out to your lender. Pick up that phone. On that payment coupon book, even if you don't receive one, you're doing a direct deposit, pick that sucker up. You've got some statement. Call them up and ask about their forbearance program. You need to run this through and figure out if it's the best thing for you. It may be a good option for you, especially if you know you got money coming up. Like again, a lot of states were not set up for this $600. So, okay, I was going to get $500 a month unemployment. That's $2,000 a month. Oh, that's half my mortgage. Wait a minute, I got another 6. Well, most states weren't set up for it. It could be a month or 2 before you get that money, or it could be next week. We don't know. But here's what we do know. If you get qualified for unemployment, you at least have that money. You can at least save your credit for now. Now, here is the problem. The government, when they put this into the current CARES Act, They said it wasn't supposed to affect your credit. Well, on your credit report, it doesn't. Here's a problem. The banks by law are required to report every month whether you paid your mortgage or not. Okay, you didn't pay your mortgage. You had a legal forbearance, but you didn't pay your mortgage. That gets to get reported on your credit report right now, unless the government fixes that. I have not heard of the government trying to fix that. Don't know what's going to happen with it. I'm just talking about the here and now. And again, you need to talk to your lender. If necessary, just put in the comments. I'll get a lender on here and at least they'll talk more smartly to it, since I'm not a lender, just a real estate agent. Most important thing to do is to save your family and your credit. And if this is the best option for you, then that's what you should do, or not do. I know that sounds ambiguous as can be, and yes, it is a little ambiguous because we don't have clear direction. Laws were put into place. They weren't clear. The states weren't ready for things. The left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing. Once we get everything together, get that good hand wash going, then maybe we'll have a good answer. For now, you need to reach out to your lender before you start doing something that you may regret in the future, aka not paying your mortgage and not having everything done right. Now, some of the things I've heard that it will affect is if you do the forbearance, it still shows up on your credit report as a forbearance. So it's not going to be a hit like for getting credit cards and things like that. Current guidance shows that it'll show up. Let's say you're trying to sell your house to buy another house. It will affect your ability to get a loan at this time. So consider that. At the same token, if you can't pay your mortgage, it's going to affect your ability to buy a house. So it's like, I don't want this to affect my ability to buy another house. I'm just not going to pay. Well, your credit's going to be trashed and you're not going to be able to buy a car. You're not going to be able to get credit cards. You may not be able to get a job. If you're in the military, it may affect your security clearance. But of course, we both know if you're in the military, you're getting your paycheck right now. I'm just saying an example of that. Or if you're trying to get into the military or to certain government services where you need a security clearance, it could affect that, whereas the forbearance may not affect it as much, if at all. The only thing we know right now is in the next couple of years, you're not going to be able to buy another house if you take the forbearance. So go ahead, reach out. If you have any questions, just email me and I'll help you out as much as I can. And of course, talk to your lender. That is the best option for you right now to take care of you, take care of your family, and to take care of your future. Hey, I got more videos like this coming out and talking about some of the great stuff that's happening here in Las Vegas, the rest of the world, dealing with real estate and everything else, and have new videos coming out every week. So click subscribe, hit that bell notification. Hey, give me a quick thumbs up, help a veteran out. See you guys later.